Mario is celebrating his 40th anniversary, and that's such a wild thought to me. And part of this celebration is re-releasing Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 together. Two of my favorite games ever. Every Mario release is such a ginormous occasion that I look forward to. It's always been a part of my life all the way back when I was a kid with the N64. So, am I going to be buying this video game collection? Well, first, let's look back at my history with Super Mario Galaxy and the Wii in general. Growing up in the late 90s and into the early 2000s, I was a huge Nintendo fanboy. Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time owned my life back. And the N64 also had Mario Party, 007, Smash Brothers, Kirby, Star Fox. I could go on and on. I did like the PS1 as well off the backs of Spyro and Ape Escape alone. However, Sony was about to change my gaming life forever. The 6th generation, in my opinion, is often the peak of gaming. I love both the GameCube and the PS2. At the time, I loved Super Mario Sunshine and Super Smash Bros. Melee. I think we can all agree with those games. But one game captivated me more than any other game at the time. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. This game blew my mind. The scope, the action, the sense of adventure. Wind Waker is my favorite game on the GameCube. To me, it captured everything it meant to be a gamer at this point in time. However, the PlayStation 2 was cooking up a library that I don't think was really challenged until the Nintendo Switch nearly 2 decades later. You've got the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, the Jak and Daxter trilogy, Prince of Persia, Ratchet and Clank, Metal Gear Solid, Gears of War. I mean, the library is just oozing with top-tier games and franchises. So imagine my surprise when my favorite console of the 7th generation was none other than the Xbox 360. I tried to get into the Wii. I was obsessed with Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Mario Galaxy. In fact, I still think Super Mario Galaxy is a top 3 or 4 game from the 7th generation. However, by this time, Nintendo was losing me. I was not buying Wii games. I had Super Mario Galaxy and Smash Brothers, but honestly, I can't even name another Wii game I owned. I don't even think I owned Super Paper Mario, and I love that game. This 360 just dropped hit after hit. Grand Theft Auto 4, Bioshock, Borderlands, Catherine, all the college football games, NBA 2K, and the behemoth that was Modern Warfare 2. Growing up as one of those awkward nerdy kids with even more awkward middle school years, solo gaming was my life. And the GameCube and PS2 gave me so many good experiences to get through middle school. However, I got Grand Theft Auto 4, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and Bioshock, and at this point, it was around freshman year of high school. I was starting to play more mature, gritty solo games. By 10th grade, I had started making really good friends and buddies that I'm still friends with to this day. All my friends were gaming on Xbox. The amount of time I logged into Modern Warfare 2 and Borderlands with my cousin and my buddies from school was immeasurable. I was playing more first-person shooters than platformers. In fact, around this time, 3D platformers were really dying out. I was watching my Retro Live talk about how he skipped out on Mario Galaxy 2. It got me thinking about how I skipped it as well. And I look at the release date. Galaxy 1 was 2007. I was in middle school, awkward and alone, escaping into Mario Galaxy. Galaxy 2 came out my sophomore year of high school. I was making friends. We were going to the movies on the weekend. We were playing Xbox 360. We were playing shooters, sports games, online games. The Wii just wasn't even on my radar anymore, and as a result, I didn't need Nintendo to be my friend anymore. The motion controls didn't appeal to me, and the library was weak, even compared to the N64 and the GameCube. Now, I look back on the Wii era, and I'm still not the biggest fan of it. I still go to bat for the Xbox 360 more than I do the Wii. I do think the Wii's library was super top-heavy. Like, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Wii still hold up, and if Odyssey didn't exist, Galaxy 1 would still probably be my favorite 3D Mario game. I really can't stress enough that by my high school years, online gaming was the way to play games. It was all multiplayer. Everybody was playing games like Modern Warfare 2, and with the Wii having very, I won't say non-existent online connectivity. I still played Super Smash Brothers online, but I still preferred playing with an Xbox 360 controller and playing with my buddies over playing the likes of Super Mario Galaxy 2. And as a result, I never picked it up until I was an adult. Now that I'm an adult, I'm married, I have 2 kids, I'm constantly looking for those more family-friendly, more couch co-op experiences that really the Switch has provided. I got it a little bit with the Wii U. My wife and I love Yoshi's Woolly World, and we carried that into the Switch with games like the Kirby games are great, Mario Kart's great. So the question really becomes, am I going to pick up this combo, this bundle? I don't think I will. I'm not in a rush. I mean, we're getting close to Christmas time. A lot of our money is going into like taking our kids to the pumpkin patch or taking our kids to the aquarium, if you guys saw the latest vlog. So yeah, I'm in no rush to pick up this bundle. I still own my Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on Wii. I still play those. I still enjoy those. I'd love to have them HDified and on the go. So if they ever go on sale, I might pick them up. But let me know, guys. Was there ever a console that lost you? Either you were becoming, a teenager, an adult, you were working, you were dating, you just fell out of gaming, or you fell out of that console. And are you going to pick up this Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle? Let me know down below, guys. It could be a fun discussion.